What up, Nerdy Squad? Your boy Otis is back with another video. If you're new to my YouTube channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Your boy is grinding, working his way up the ladder, trying to reach 1,200 YouTube subscribers by the end of this year and 4,000 watch time hours by the end of this year. So make sure you're watching my videos from start to finish. Make sure you're watching my live streams and come hang out with your boy because I'm grinding, trying to get my YouTube channel monetized by the end of this year. So, with all that being said, let's talk about the second episode of Secret and Invasion. I don't know who doesn't like this show, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying the slow burn of it. And in this episode, it's really more focused on Gravik and what he's trying to do. So, he's basically in this episode, he basically overthrows the council. And he's like, look, y'all not listening to what I'm telling y'all. They're basically upset that he went out and, set up this bombs and killed, 2,000 people. But he's like, look, I'm taking over, okay? Y'all need to follow me. Y'all sit here and have faith in what Nick Fury tried to promise us, and it hasn't come through. And there's a couple flashback scenes where you see Nick Fury or a younger Nick Fury, like 95, 97 is when it goes back to, and he's talking to the Skrulls and he's promising them, look, y'all help me, I'm gonna help y'all. Basically, I'm gonna help y'all find a new world where y'all kind of work for us behind the scenes, but it will mean you're taking on a new face. Basically, mean you have to look more human. And so basically, it's been like decades since this happened, and he still hasn't found them a new home. He's been off doing their own thing, using the Skrulls for his own personal missions, but he never came through on his promise. Gravik is one of the kids who was there. He lost his parents, and, he believed in Nick Fury, and now decades later, Nick Fury never came through, and he's upset. So, he's doing what he can to be like, look, since you are not giving us a home, I'm taking yours. So, he takes over the council. One of the chicks, I don't know what her name is, she isn't following Alliance, so he lets her leave. And so, surprise, surprise, I believe it's the president. He turns out to be a Skrull. So Nick goes to talk to Rhodey to try and get his help, and Rhodey's talking with the other heads of the other countries to try and like, look, Nick wasn't there, allegedly he was there, all this stuff happened, can't say that Nick Fury was involved, and he's basically trying to defend Nick Fury. And so he has a meeting with Nick Fury, and him and Nick Fury are talking, but Nick is trying to get him to help him, or get him to see that, look, man, Skrulls are here, they're trying to take over, we gotta do something. And Rhodey is like, nah, man, you on your own, I'm not trying to help you. Basically, in so many words, F you, you know what I mean? And it's like it's crazy, man, because normally, you're used to people jumping the line and helping. But Rhodey really was like, nah, man, you on your own, I ain't doing this with you. You got to figure this out. I'm doing my own thing over here. So basically, it looks like Rhodey fired Nick Fury from S.H.I.E.L.D. He didn't say S.H.I.E.L.D., but he basically was told that he fired Nick, and Nick was like, oh, they sent you to fire me, and he was like, no, I volunteered. So it was super deep, man. It was huge. Just that moment right there, man. You felt like that tension in the room. So Nick was like, look, man, even when I'm out, I'm still in. I'm Nick Fury. And, he's an older, grizzly Nick Fury, man. He ain't that young Nick Fury with the bald head and, this that just knows what to do is basically what I'm trying to say here. So, Nick's basically on his own because earlier in the episode, I almost forgot, he had a conversation with his friend Talos, and he comes to find out that the Skrulls have already been here for a while now. That when his kind was being destroyed, he invited millions of Skrulls to come to Earth, and his hope was that Nick Fury would help them basically make a way on Earth. And Nick like, what? Why the fuck would you do that? No, we already have issues with Earthlings trying to get together with Earthlings, trying to live in the peaceful. And you also think another species is going to be able to live and coexist with Earthlings? No, that's not going to happen. So they're having a conversation on the train, and he kicks him off. So Nick is basically over here, on his own, trying to figure out what to do. And this episode was just heavily Garrick focused. And so Gaia is going behind Garrick's back trying to figure out what the bigger picture is, because she's not in the know the way that she thinks she is. You know, they're trying to build some big machine, but she doesn't know what the big machine is or what it's for, so she's trying to go behind Garrick's back and trying to figure out what's going on here. And I think there's some part of him that doesn't trust her. You know what I mean? I think he's starting to kind of figure out something's up with her, but he hasn't figured it out yet. So I'm going to be looking forward to the next episode to see what happens. What else happened in this episode? I'm trying to think if anything major. Oh, yeah, we find out Nick Fury is married. At the end of the episode, he goes home. He has a wife. He puts a ring on his finger. I had no clue this dude was married. That's just super fucking shocking. Yeah, so that's pretty much the whole episode. Oh, I forgot. I think the chick, I don't know what her name is, that Nick went to go visit in the first episode. She tortures one of the Skrulls because she's trying to find out information on what Gravik is doing. Gravik shows up to save the guy, but turns out, once he kind of finds out, oh, this dude was talking, he was giving away some of our secret information, he has the guy killed, and then he moves on with his, he moves on business as usual. So the girl ends up getting away, so I'm sure she'll definitely be back. And I'm pretty sure that's the whole entire show. I can't think if I'm missing anything, but yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I'm not gonna give it a grade. I'm going to say that I enjoyed it. Okay. And I don't know if anybody doesn't like it, but I'm enjoying the slow burn of these episodes where you're getting stuff in bits and pieces rather than all at once. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, post your comments down below. You let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this episode, did you not like it? Why did you like it? Why didn't you like it? Post those comments down below in the comment section. Make sure you're watching my videos. Help me reach this goal of 1,200 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours. I'll see you in my next video. Peace. I'm out.